Whenever you're ready.
Alright, so picture this. Take a walk through the muni lot and listen and look and just look at all the sea of orange and brown and listen to the chants of "Here we go brownies" and take in the smells of what everyone's cooking for that day. That feeling when you're in Cleveland is just unreal. You just feel the energy when you're walking into the stadium, listening to everybody getting all hyped for the game. But no matter where you go, you'll find someone that likes Cleveland or follows Cleveland sports in a way or one way or another. That's why I'm Sean Mayer, and today I'm going to tell you why Cleveland sports fans are the most loyal in the nation. Like I said in my previous statement, no matter where you go, you will always find someone following Cleveland sports, no matter if they previously lived in the city or they just like somebody on the team. According to ESPN, Cleveland Browns fans take up 6 to 7% of the country. That's a pretty significant number for Browns fans. And people from rival teams like Pittsburgh or the Ravens may think that it's just because that people used to live in Cleveland and moved for their jobs or just because they needed to move. But that's not true. That people like teams because they either play well or the fan base and can jump on the bandwagon if that matters. But if you go and you look into another city and you find somebody that has a Cleveland shirt on, go up and talk to them. Just ask them. You'll find it that it's very easy to talk to them and find it very easy to talk about the heartbreaks of Cleveland, the accomplishments like the championship that the Cavs just won. But when you walk up to somebody, you're clearly traveling with the team, going to the games or going to just watch somebody else play at a different stadium. Which brings me to my second topic on why Browns fans are so loyal. Traveling with the team is, one, very fun, and two, a good way to see how other teams prepare for the games, and it's fun to compare. I remember going down to Cincinnati a couple years ago to watch the Browns play in the Thursday night game. Me and my friends left school early and drove down 4 hours to go watch the Browns play. While we were tailgating, we saw other people in Brown stuff, so we walked up and had a conversation with them. We actually met a guy who was from Kentucky, and he was saying how the Browns were his favorite team, and he's never lived in Cleveland before, but he just liked how he said it is he liked the front office, and he liked how the Browns would try to pick up players, but they never could. In an interview with LeBron James, he stated that the fans are what drives them to win and play as hard as they can, because the fans can either go out to other cities to watch them play or just they feel the energy when they're at home. He also said it in the championship interview when they won the championship that the fans, win or lose, that they were still there. So when the Cavs were down 3-1 in the championship, the games were still sold out. Yeah, people say it was because it was the NBA Finals, but the fans still wanted and believed that the Cavs could do something and pull it out. My third claim, rain or snow, sleet, sun, frigid cold, that the fans will always be out there supporting the teams, just like LeBron said. There's a play, it's up here. There's a play that's notorious in Cleveland that started just the tumbling effect of the Browns in the late 80s. The play was called Red Right 88, and Browns fans, you can walk up to anybody and ask them about it, and they will know what you're talking about. But the Browns had a lead against the Oakland Raiders in the 1984 AFC Championship game, and quarterback Brian Sipe had the ball after the second half, had the ball and threw an interception in the end zone after calling a play. The Raiders ended up marching down the field and scoring to win by 2 points. My dad actually went to this game. He was a little kid, and he said it got so eerily quiet that you could hear a pin drop because people were just in shock that the Browns blew yet another lead. Ross Tucker is a sports writer for the Odyssey, and he wrote an article on the Cleveland Browns saying how they are the best fan base in the nation. He stated in the article that no matter what, win or lose, that the fans stay optimistic and still come out and try to sell out the games every week. But no matter win or lose, the famous saying in Cleveland is there's always next year. And that's the best thing that makes Cleveland the most loyal, because no matter an 0-16 season and 1-15 season, they will still be out the following year just waiting and hoping for a championship. All in all, the fans go through a lot. The fans either go through heartbreak or, like the Cleveland Indians this year, they're going through ecstasy, which is one of the best feelings by having a good team again. But the number one thing that I personally think is what makes Cleveland fans loyal is their heart. Because if you walk up, anybody can be a team supporter that has a winning team. Like, you look at Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh's won a couple Super Bowls. The Ravens have had good seasons every once in a while. But the Browns are they're just bad. But you still have the supporters, and you still have the thousands of people who have their backs through thick and thin. Like, when the Browns left and just picked up and moved to Baltimore, the fans, yes, were crushed, but they still had that glimmer of hope that the team would still come back and they would be able to watch their favorite team play every Sunday. So what I ask on you guys is to go out and try to find somebody who has gone through as much as a Cleveland fan has, and ask them if they still have heart and they still follow their team. Because I highly doubt that they will have just as much heart and just as much loyalty than a